Hi there, Taurians. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at May 8th through May 14. And the basic thing that's happening this week is that there is a full moon in Scorpio. And of course, that's your opposite sign of one-on-one relationships. You and Scorpios have a lot in common in that you like things to go a certain way. You're very stubborn and you're very quiet and secretive. People, you can take secrets to the grave, most of you. So this week is one of those weeks when you may be called upon to really hang on to something. Maybe someone told you something a while back in April or even earlier that you are now being called on to, say or tell people or stand up for whatever it is they've done. And you've got to stick to the basics of being a Taurus and what it means. And for most of you, that's going to mean not opening your mouth and not betraying a confidence, because if there's anything you pride yourself on being, it's, able to hold a secret and loyal. And that's a great thing to be. So don't let anyone talk you out of that. And this is one of those weeks when there's really a lot going on. It's like an endless list of things going on. Some of it pertains to you, some of it not so much. So let's hope you're getting your beauty sleep, though, because the full moon is really going to stretch you. You're going to have a lot of things going on socially, and you're going to want to partake in most of them. Plus a super active Mercury and a lucky Mars, keeping you busy and taking you right up to Mother's Day. A trine between the superpowered Taurus Sun and Pluto will boost the strength of any goals that you have on Tuesday, May 9, as will the full moon on Wednesday, May 10. The Sun-Pluto trine is the first of two trines, and we're going to have another one September 9. These two planets will meet this year. Mercury and Uranus will also merge together for the third and last time this year, late on Tuesday, May 9. This merger should be easier to deal with than the last one in April earlier this year, because this time Mercury is direct. To add to the plus side, Mercury also makes a trine to Saturn on Thursday, May 11. The Scorpio full moon, May 10, tells us it's time to bring this month's projects to a natural conclusion. The 2 weeks after the full moon are the best times of the month to wind down projects and bring bad habits to an end. So if you really know you've been smoking, you've been drinking, you've been eating, you haven't been working out, you've been, doing other things, it's time to get back to your regular schedule and really be on top of things. It should be easier to make some important changes this month because Pluto is in harmony with the Sun and the Moon at the full moon, which of course is in Scorpio. This is a week when you're going to see both the best and worst of Mars, because there's a low energy front generated by a Mars-Neptune square coming in later on Thursday that could bring up hidden issues. This will be replaced by a high pressure front rolling in on Friday, June 12, with a lucky Mars-Jupiter trine, and confidence levels will soar, which is a good thing. On Sunday, May 14, the lunar nodes, important mathematical points where the path of the moon crosses over the path of the sun, retrograde from service-orientated Virgo Pisces into expressive Leo Aquarius. This reverse shift into Leo Aquarius is a forerunner of the total solar eclipse coming up in August, which is also in Leo. With both the Leo eclipse and the Leo North Node, the stars are sending a memo about both the perks and the perils of what happens when one takes center stage. Sunday is Mother's Day. People have very mixed reviews about their mother, of course, and their father. But Mother's Day is obviously strikes a chord because you're going to be surrounded by people who are buying flowers and gifts and going off to see their mother for Mother's Day. And if you're not as close to your mother, that could bring up some issues. Remember, you wouldn't be here without her. It's as simple as that. So going forward, maybe just do what you feel is, a good thing to do. And it's a tricky situation for everybody, but make sure that you do it with class and so that you can never look back and say, I wish I'd done it a little bit nicer. Thanks so much, and I'll speak to you again soon.